I pre-ordered my 5 and it finally got delivered. So we're gonna go through first impressions together. Full disclaimer though, when I did pre-order it, the AT&T store did just get the test model phones in store. So I did have a little bit of hands-on, but then the guy like quickly took it away from me because it wasn't in a screen protector, no case. Didn't have their anti-theft tags on it or anything like that. So he quickly took it away. That way I didn't break it or steal it or whatever. But anyway, so I did play with it a little bit, but not a whole lot. So let's go through this experience together. Overall, the package is very nice. Samsung's always had nice packaging. And that's the end of it for my packaging comments. All right. You open up in the box, and then on the lid side, you have your manuals and your SIM cards and everything, which I'm not going to show because that's got some serial numbers on there that you don't need to know. And then here we have it. The phone all wrapped up, nice and neat. Samsung packaging everything, taking care of all of their equipment and everything, and hopefully I don't drop it. And then we're just going to push that off the side of the camera too. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. You don't get a charger with it, but that's okay because I have numerous chargers as well as multiple wireless chargers. Let's see what's inside this instructions booklet. Okay, you do get a charging cable, which is their new USB-C to USB-C, which means I'm probably going to have to buy a new charging brick for my charger down at the office. And then you get your little SIM card removal. That's it. So I mean, it's really simple, easy unboxing. Very nice packaging from Samsung. And that's all there is to it. I do like this phone a whole lot, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the only time that you can really see that line in the middle is if you're looking at it from the side. Another nice feature of this phone is it's completely flat when it's closed. Not like the Galaxy or the Fold 4, which had the little gap right here. This one's completely closed flat. And then it just opens right back up and you got your full phone and everything along those lines. I also ended up picking up a screen protector and a case on Amazon. The case, which I threw the box away because Amazon decided to the post office decided to absolutely just crush the box. All right, so the case that I got is the Parallax by Caseology. I picked it because it has a pretty cool design on the backside, just like this little oblong hexagon pattern. And like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of cases to choose from for the Note 5, being that the phone literally just got announced like 2 weeks ago. But everybody obviously already has their own stuff that they want to do for it and everything. And I also got some cheap screen protectors. All right, so while I was gone, I went ahead and switched over everything from my old phone to my new phone. Now it's time to put the screen protector on in the case, and then I'll actually be able to play with it and see what's going on and how I like this phone. All right, so the screen protector that I got actually came with a tempered glass camera protector for the back, which I think will be pretty nice. I've never honestly used one of these before. I've never really cared too much about protecting the camera on the back, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Installation is going to be pretty straightforward, just like any other screen protector. You got your little guide here that you snap right over the top, and then you just drop the other one down in place and blah, 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 blah. All right, and there we go. Just like that, the front screen protector is on. Super easy install. It just drops into place. And over time, the air bubbles on the edges will push out, or I'm gonna sit here and do it real quick because they're gonna bug me. And we're good. So now for the back screen protector, should just drop into place. Yeah, that's all there is to it. All right, with this Caseology case, each little tab that you see here is an adhesive strip to help hold your case in place. So you do need to make sure you remove those. I thought that was pretty cool for them to do because this is a fold. So you never know how often it's going to be shifting and whatnot. So they give you these little adhesive tabs to hold it in place. They also give you a whole bunch of replacement adhesive tabs, and I hope that's just them being well prepared and not a sign of the quality of their product. Okay, so that is one thing. this screen protector for the phone camera, for the cameras on the back side of the phone, won't work with this case. But that's okay because the case is raised up over the cameras so that it does help protect them. And there you go, now it's good to go. Case is good, it's protected. Screen protector's coming up a little bit in the corner. I don't know if that's just because it's not quite centered or press fit right or whatever, but I'll play with it and see if I can figure that out. So let's go ahead and get this turned on and actually play around with this phone and see what's going on with it. All right, so I am upgrading from the Galaxy S22 Ultra to the Fold 5. It's considerably thinner as far as the width of it goes, so that's gonna take some getting used to. But it is nice because I can easily just swipe everything one-handed here and not really have to worry about like trying to stretch my hand over. Even though I do have big hands, it's really not a big issue for me, but trying to like reach over to the other side of the keyboard on the phone or anything like that. All right, let's open it up and see what it looks like. So this is just your tablet mode right here, or you could do anything. And obviously I'm gonna have to play around with everything because all my apps and everything are set for the phone that I used to have. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wait and I'll come back tomorrow at the end of the day and give you a full 24-hour review with this phone because it's still setting everything up, so I can't quite play with everything how I want to right now, but we'll be all right and we'll figure it all out. See you tomorrow. All right, so it's been about 48 hours since I got the phone. Full disclosure, I was supposed to do the 24-hour review on it, but I ate too much dinner the other night and just didn't feel like recording. It is what it is. But 48 hours later, I absolutely love this phone. With it having such a big internal display, the battery life on it is still really good. The other day, I went through my entire workday. Granted, most of the time my phone was sitting, closed and on standby with nothing going on it, but I still only hit about 70% without having to put my phone on the charger or anything along those lines. Whereas with the the S22 Ultra, I couldn't make it half a day without hitting that 50% mark, even if my phone's just sitting there. I haven't ran battery saving at all on this phone because I really don't need to. But even when I'm playing games on here or anything along those lines, the battery usage is still really good. One of my only complaints with this phone, and it's not necessarily the phone as it is app developers, is that the majority of the games that I play or the apps that I use aren't optimized for such a big screen on the inside. All right, so like iFunny's ad right here, it takes up the majority of the screen, right? But if I were to scroll to like a meme, it's so tiny in the middle. But apart from that, like I said, battery life's absolutely amazing. I can do all kinds of things with it, including the integration of wallpaper engine to where I can have 3D and animated wallpapers on my phone. Now that's been around for, I'm assuming, quite some time, but I never knew about it. The only thing that I'm a little bit upset about is the fact that I have to replace my charger or my wireless charger for my truck. This phone just doesn't quite sit right inside of the holder, and I don't want one pothole away from being out a $1,700 investment. Overall, great phone. I absolutely recommend it, and I do believe here pretty soon, Bunny's gonna be upgrading her phone to it as well. So if you decide to get this phone, drop a comment, let me know what you think about it. And if you don't wanna get the phone, just let me know why. Like, it was a big change for me going from a standard smartphone to a folding phone like this, but I'm happy I did it. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, keep your notifications turned on, and you'll be notified every time we put something else up. Y'all have a good one.